Well, good morning, everyone. This is Jet on Two Wheels. Taking a little break from the metal detecting and thought I would make a little two wheels video, but I'm on different wheels, two different wheels right now. I'm on my bicycle. So I haven't made a video on my bike yet, so this is kind of a trial thing. Haven't really been riding anything for at least 6 weeks. So I'm just taking a short ride. I want to say I ran across a couple of videos by a young man whose name is Alex, and he had a metal detecting video, but he also has one about a scooter that I don't know if a guy gave it to him or he bought it off a guy, and it's more or less in parts, and I think he's trying to fix it up and put it back together, get it running. So I'll give you a link to his channel. He only has 2 subscribers, I think, and one is me. I really don't know him, but he seems like a nice young man. So for you scooter people out there, if you would subscribe to this kid and give him a little help and advice on trying to get this scooter running, you know, that would be awesome. That's what the moto vlogging community is all about. And even though I'm on a bicycle right now, I'm still considering myself a moto vlogger. I still have my motorcycle. Even though I haven't ridden it lately, my husband has. So it's still running fine. I probably need to get it out and cleaned up a little bit. It's been gathering a little dust. I do want to kind of explain why I haven't been riding. I've been busy doing this metal detecting thing that's taken up a huge portion of my time. But a second reason is there's so much traffic out right now. So many motorcyclists that I'd rather not be out on the street. Too many accidents, too many people out. I'm going to ride down this way a little bit, check out some property down here. I need to start getting some exercise anyhow. I'm just gaining too much weight. Now last year I was too skinny, and all of a sudden now I'm getting too heavy. Now I'm doing this vlog. I have the camera on my helmet, and I just judged at the angle, guessed at the angle, so hopefully it's not too bad. It's not in the case, so I should be getting audio on it. But I'm also using my microphone in case the camera audio sucks. So it's, like I said, it's a little bit of a guess here. I've got a leaf rubbing my tire. Now I'm going to pull over here in a little bit and get that out. As soon as I get up to this intersection, I'm going to turn around. I was looking at some old maps, and I'm talking 1874 plat. And on that plat, it has right out here, it says fairground on it. which was news to all of us. Nobody's ever heard of this being a fairground right out here. Pretty interesting. Get this leaf out. And so, yeah, that would be kind of a neat place to go metal detecting if it really was a fairground, but I'm going to have to do some more research. Now, this piece of property right here used to have 3 houses right there, and where that cornfield is, I used to go out there and ride ponies when I was a kid for the old guy that used to live right here. I did send a letter to the guy that owns this right now asking for permission to metal detect here, and I've not heard anything from him. So I don't know if he's going to answer me or just blow me off. Would have been kind of nice to go out there, because I know that those houses went back a ways. This is where my husband and I was metal detecting. This is the truck parking lot. This elevated spot right here it used to be gravel, and in the old photos it shows tractor trailers parked in there. But that's where I just found all those little button-like things. So I don't think they amount to much. And we did find 1 penny in there, so we didn't get totally skunked. But this spot back here goes back to the early 1900s. This used to be an old radiator plant where they made the radiators, I guess, that go in, would have went in your homes to heat your homes. You see they tore down all these buildings. These are all gone. And they actually tore down the factory. It's all gone. The old part of it's all gone. And you can see where the factory was, all just bare concrete now. And even back behind that in the tree line back there used to be an old tile factory, tile and brick. So it'd be nice to get out there and do a little digging. This still is privately owned land, so you know it's a corporation, and I guess I could write them a letter and ask, but I'd probably never hear anything from them. I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask, though. I could do that. Get their address. They're not even from around here anymore. Wow. That was really weird looking, whatever that was. Kind of looked like a crawdad or something. Anyway, back to this. Boy, he got out in the wrong place. You see that? Crawdaddy. But he's dead, man. He got out here on the concrete. Burn up. You can see that there's water. See where the cattails are right there. Water, that's probably where he came from, but he crawled out the wrong way. Anyway, okay, back to Alex. If you guys could give him a little boost, help him out, you know, that would be awesome. Show him that the motovlogging community helps people, and I'm sure he would be grateful. So I'll give you a link, and people show him some love. And see, I'm crossing barriers. I know NT8 is too, but I'm crossing the motovlogging metal detecting community barriers. So there you go. Affinia brake parts. Used to be the radiator plant. This building wasn't here. This is fairly recent. And I'm talking within the last 15 years recent. That's why they left it here. They tried to sell this place. Didn't get any offers. The building they tore down was just too old. Like I said, it dates to about 1900. So it was pretty bad. Now I did look through our history. I don't know if you can hear me for those fans running. But back through the history of our town, right out here, somewhere out in this field, they had oil wells. They actually had oil and natural gas out there. And up on the other side of this building north, two coal mine shafts. So, right out there somewhere, I've seen pictures of an oil derrick, which is kind of, interesting, because I never ever heard of that either. And I always think someplace like right where those weeds are, that little spot may have been where the oil derrick was. Get on this side of the road so I can see behind me better. Now, that farmer hasn't put anything in there yet this year. Also on some old plats. The spot right out here where those weeds are, I think in that area, that general vicinity, there was some kind of a building. And of course it don't say what, but it's showing that there was a building there. So, like I said, it would be very interesting to get out there and do some metal detecting. This is only about a block from my house. So if this works out, I'll be getting out on this bike a little more, because I need to get some exercise for sure. And making some more vlogs. They won't actually be moto vlogs, I guess, but I'm going to put them under that category and under the Jet on Two Wheels category, because I am Jet on Two Wheels, also known as Tracking Treasures. Back with you later. Have a good day.